What's up, y'all? What's up, folks? What's up, viewers? Everyone watching this video. I'm gonna get right into it, man. Don't fantasize over your wife. Don't fantasize over your girl. It's important not to fantasize because fantasizing can lead to false hope. It can lead to high expectations of a person, your loved one, which can eventually sizzle out the relationship, which can eventually fade out the true love that you can have for your partner. Fantasizing is destructive. It can destroy what you have going with your partner. You fantasizing over your partner can be a whole complete opposite of the reality that you're living. They're two different things. Fantasizing is what plays in your mind, is what you have this image of in your mind. And then in reality, your partner may not even really agree with what you're fantasizing about, whatever it is you're fantasizing about in your mind. You know, that's why a fantasized world is a fake world. You know, you're probably having your mind like, oh, that sounds real good. That sounds real nice. You know, I would love to do this. And then you push that fantasy onto your girl or your wife. And Bible, it really should be your wife before you even get into a relationship. Of course, you get into the relationship with the woman, you get to know her, y'all become boyfriend and girlfriend. But the next step is you should be dating to marry, not dating just to see how long it goes, and then you guys eventually break things off and then you go search for another partner. It shouldn't be that way. It should be more so date to marry. But anyways, if you fantasizing about your partner in your mind and then you push that agenda onto your partner and you're expecting them to do exactly what you fantasize about them to do, it's only gonna destroy y'all. It's only gonna pull y'all apart because that's what you thought of. That's what you imagined. You didn't consult with God and you didn't consult with her. You didn't have a discussion and a sit down if it's gonna be able to work out, if this is something that you two can, you know, try out. Like, every person is different. Every person has a different agenda. Every person has a different standard for themselves. But it's more important to have awareness of your partner and have awareness that you need to have conversations with them so you guys can meet in the middle together. So don't go off of what you're fantasizing and then have these expectations that your partner needs to do this, that, and the third just because you're thinking of doing it. And then when they don't want to do the things you're fantasizing about, you get butthurt, you get sad, you get in the dumps. And then you start to grow resentment in your heart. You start to grow anger in your heart. You start to grow distance apart in your relationship just because you're not getting your way like a little kid. And I'm speaking off of my experiences. These are things I literally been through, fantasizing in my mind. And I always pray to God. I'm like, God, take this train of thought out of my mind. It's okay to fantasize about your loved one. It's okay. But don't allow what you're fantasizing to become the main chord, the focal point of your relationship. Don't have these high expectations that this is what needs to be done between you and your partner just because you're thinking about it very heavily and now you're getting hell-bent about it. And now you're trying to push and force it upon your partner. Don't move in that type of light. Don't operate that way. It won't last. It won't get you far. And that's not the way Christ would move. Now, I forgot this scripture that I came across, but it says, whatever thoughts come to mind, don't allow them to conform you, or something like that, man. I'm gonna have to put the scripture as I'm making this video right below there. But don't give the thought power. Don't give the thought authority over you. You have to have authority over the thought. You gotta take control of that. And you have to move as Christ would move. You have to move as Christ would move. You have to move in the same light that he would move in, the same direction he would move in. He doesn't operate over lust. He doesn't operate over hate, resentment, greed. He doesn't operate off of selfishness. He's very selfless. So that's how you have to move. That's how you have to operate. Don't fantasize about your wife and then push your agenda onto them thinking that's what they need to be doing. You gotta love them properly. You have to take care of them properly, mentally, physically, spiritually. You have to tune in and really tap into that real love. Fantasizing about your wife or your partner and then telling them, yo, this is what I want to do right now. And if you don't do it, like, we're going to have some issues. Just having these high expectations of them, that's not the proper way to love them. If anything, it's only going to push them away. You're going to create a distance that shouldn't be there. And the love is just going to fade out quick. And then once the love fade out, hey, you already know what happens after that. Divorce, split. Y'all just aren't on the same page. Y'all on opposite books. So I just wanted to make this video. It was in my spirit to make it. It was very, very, very heavy sitting on my spirit, man. This is something I wanted to talk about and something I wanted to get off my chest because I feel like this is a very important topic. Like, men just have very lustful thoughts, even if it's not your partner, just over women in general, just having these fantasized thoughts and these imageries, and the images just playing in their head like, oh, that'd be real nice. That'd be real good. I gotta get me a girl. I gotta make this happen. And like, that's not how God and that's not how Jesus Christ would move, man. He would operate off of actually spending time and building and cultivating the love with their partner. He would actually take the time and he would physically love them, not even just physically love them, but spiritually love them, giving them food for thought that will marinate in their soul, that's going to carry them for years. That type of love, pouring into them mentally and actually taking the time to build something real before they even do the physical. Not saying Jesus Christ doesn't physically love. I'm still, I don't want to say I'm early in my walk, but at the same time, it's so much more I still have to learn about Christ. But I'm sure if he was walking this earth like us, you know, and he actually did devote time to have a partner, I'm sure that's something he would have definitely did, was love them mentally first and spiritually before he even worries about the physical. Because physical love is just the flesh coming together, really. Physical love, kiss, touch, you know. So I just wanted to make this video, get this one off. If you're new to the channel, Welcome to the community. Welcome to the building process. I mean, every video is going to be a building process, but welcome to the early stages of it. If you're new to the channel, subscribe if I've earned it, of course. And if you're a guy, a man, and you find yourself always fantasizing, always lusting through your thoughts over these pretty creations that God made, take that to God, consult with him, ask him to take it out your heart, wring it out, ask him to restore your mind, and ask him to properly love your partner. It doesn't have to always be through your thoughts, fantasizing all these different sexual activities you would like done to you or you would like to do to them. I know it's a very, very, very touchy topic, and it's a hard barrier to rip apart, but it's worth doing because it could destroy you in the long term. It could destroy you in the long game. So this video is for you. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Hit the subscribe button, and the only way is up. Love y'all, be safe.